Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to find the right immigration lawyer and how to avoid the wrong ones. Now, a good immigration lawyer can mean the difference between getting your desired result in terms of your immigration needs and having your hopes and dreams of moving to the United States completely crushed. Therefore, you're going to need to put in considerable effort in researching and selecting the right lawyer. Now, it's unfortunate that there are many unethical and shady lawyers who will take advantage of unsuspecting customers by overcharging, not delivering on the services that they promise you, and actually harming your individual case to the point of it being irreparable. However, it is possible to avoid the hassle of dealing with subpar lawyers and finding one who will actually be a great help for you in reaching your goals. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over 6 tips for choosing the right immigration lawyer. Now, tip number 1, avoid lawyers who use such titles as petition preparer or visa consultant. Now, oftentimes, people who don't actually practice law will use these titles to establish their authority to try and woo potential customers. Now, in fact, many of these people, because of their lack of an official law credential, are simply not able to assist new arrivals with the types of questions and types of issues that they face. Now, some of them will fill out the paperwork and documentation incorrectly, which will harm your case. And some of the more unethical members of this group can literally simply take your payment and disappear, never to be seen or heard from again. So make sure that you look for an actual practicing lawyer with an actual law credential before signing on to their service. Now, for tip number 2, always ask for references. Now, immigration lawyers who provide genuinely good service will have no shortage of people who will gladly recommend their firm highly. So be sure to ask for references when going in for an initial consultation. Now, tip number 3, don't automatically go with the cheapest price. Lawyer fees can vary greatly from a few $100s to several $1,000s for service. Now, while it may be tempting to save money and go for the lower price, keep in mind that just because a service is offering a lower price, it doesn't automatically make it the better service. Now, some of these lawyers may be taking on too many cases at once, and that will take time away from them giving you the personalized attention that you need. And some other lawyers may be charging lower prices because they're inexperienced in key areas, and they may not be able to deliver the kinds of results, the quality of the results that you're looking for. So it's critical for you to do your research and look into the customer reviews of the firm's service on the internet to get a better idea of the quality of the service that you're getting. And don't be afraid to shell out a little bit of extra money and to pay a little bit of a higher price for better quality. Now, the next tip is to check multiple sources online for reviews and complaints. Now, this is kind of piggybacks off of what I said in tip number 3. So many lawyer services will have online reviews and references from multiple sources. So it's a good idea to look at the service reviews from all of these different sources and compare them. Now, the reason to go to multiple sources is that some services will post overly favorable reviews on one source or site, so in order to try and boost their overall rating. Other sites may not have or allow for these tactics, so be sure to check out many different review sources, as many as you can. Another tip is to compare and contrast by talking to multiple lawyers. So just like how you don't want to automatically jump into a relationship with a lawyer who is charging the lowest price, you also don't want to simply blindly accept the services of the first lawyer who contacts you. Most good lawyers will have a policy where they will give a free consultation, and that free consultation can either be in person or it can be over the phone. So take advantage of this opportunity to talk to many different lawyers and take advantage of their free sessions and see which ones fit the best with your goals. Be sure to ask all of the important questions that you need the answers to when you go in for the consultation. And the answers to these questions will give you a good idea of which service is right for you. And the last tip that I want to go over today is, if possible, hire a lawyer who speaks your language. This can be very advantageous for you to choose a lawyer who speaks your language fluently. It will make the overall process much simpler and it will help you to better understand the ins and outs of the legal system that you will be dealing with. The lawyer will also be able to ensure that any documents that you need translated into English are accurate, and you can do that without having to pay an additional fee for hiring an outside translator. So, in closing, finding the right immigration lawyer can be difficult, but by doing your research beforehand and using some of these tips, the process can be streamlined much better. I hope you found this video informative, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.